this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So we're here for another one of our 70 and 7 episodes. I think we're up to episode 6, I think. So today we're going to achieve, you know, the 60th pieces. So 50 to 60 pieces. Not 50 to 60, but the 10 that take us from 50 to 60. So what have I done? I have dug out, I can't speak, but I've dug out my 5 pieces for today. So I'm just going to put them around. Now, each time I've done like 5 and then 5. So we're going to do that same method again because that seems to work really well. So here we go. We've got 5 pieces here. I've got a little envelope, another little envelope, actually a tiny one, a pocket here, one of those, you know, belly bands with a flip out, and then one of these little pockets with a flip out as well. So let's find some things. Now I did bring along today some of my lace clusters. So let's just see if we could use any of these on any of these. So we'll just kind of put them around. I mean, the only thing is with this envelope, it's quite flimsy paper. So I'm not sure whether I want to have an actual cluster on there. Although, I mean, it looks quite pretty. I think it would work okay. Ooh, maybe that one. Maybe that. Okay, let's leave that there. Yeah, I've been trying to hoard these lace clusters. Ridiculous, but I really, really like the lace clusters. So, yeah, I've not been wanting to use them. I mean, again, ridiculous, because I could just make some more in reality. But, you know, hey, it's much easier to just hoard them, isn't it? Quite like that there, although I did find in my fussy cuts, not find, but it just happened to be the first one on the top, was there was a frame. So this green paper is from my architectural, you know, my buildings papers in green, and this was from the labels and the buildings labels, which I thought, why wouldn't you use that? We could have that there, but to be honest, yeah, of course I'm trying to hoard the cluster, but also there's a lot of yellow in here and there's no yellow on this. So funnily enough, also there was this. So I could do that. I think we'll do that. And then I can hang on to this cluster a little bit longer. So yeah, I mean, I might end up using these on the other 5. Who knows? I mean, I'm not likely to use all of them, obviously, but I might use 1 or 2. I mean, that's a bit monstrous on there. Let's just have a look. Again, this is just book page, this is fly sheet, so I don't necessarily want to put something too heavy on there. I've never really kind of done that type of thing where I've put like a cluster low down on something like that. But having said that, I mean, it works okay, doesn't it? Perhaps we'll do that. Okay, well, let's mix it up and have some different looks going on, shall we? Okay, so move those out the way for the moment. Oh, I didn't pick anything for this yet. What do we want to have on this? Well, maybe, that. Oh, I've not done very well at all, have I? No. Let's bring these back in. I mean, that's quite nice on there. The only thing is, I feel like I want to cover up the green. I mean, it doesn't really matter because there is some green, obviously, in the leaves there. Yeah, I mean, that's quite lovely on there, isn't it? No, none of those. None of those. Let's have a think. What else have I got here today? Well, I say today, I mean, I've got the same things that I've had all through the series because I've just left it all here each day. I mean, that goes okay on there. Oh, it's got nice there. Right, okay, let's get decorating some of these. Right, so let's move these out the way and yeah, let's get decorating. So I'm going to just ink up this envelope a little bit. So I hope everyone's having a good day. Maybe you're doing some crafting. I hope you're having a nice time. Do share in the chat below. Are you joining in the 70 and 7 series? Have you been making things every day? Have you done your 10 per day? Oh my goodness, are you feeling like super excited now because you've got like a whole big stash of ready-made stuff to use? I mean, it feels really cool, doesn't it, when you've got all those things ready. I'm absolutely loving it. I mean, I did say in the last episode, although I'm absolutely loving it, the chances are most of the stuff that I'm making, I'm going to then want to hoard. I'm not even going to want to use it anyway. So it's just pointless. Pointless, really. I might as well have made none of it. But at least I've got some pretty things to look at now. You know, prettier than when they're just the pockets and things like that. Oh, sorry about my ring. It's a horrible noise, isn't it? I kept bashing it yesterday. I think my craft mat's overhanging the table, and I think that's why I keep catching it. I mean, I don't mind that. Let's just cut this down for a minute. Okay. I'm actually filming in the afternoon today. Don't normally film in the afternoon, but I'm trying to yeah, get the series kind of filmed and then clear my desk out again. So I'm going to take this off, this other bit of paper, so as I just have the lilac on the edge, because that's changed that completely. Just see whether there's a difference. What do we think to that? I mean, we've got this dark purple on here. Oh no, that was a bit too bright. Oh, I've got this. I don't know whether I would necessarily have two stamps ordinarily on there, but this was a piece that we'd torn off, I think, in the last episode. I can't decide. Don't know whether I like that lace on there, if I'm truthful. I've got this grey. Sorry, these are all kind of to the side of my desk, and now they're just picking up little pearls and things like that as I'm pulling them in. What do we think to the grey with that? I mean, it's quite pretty, isn't it? I don't know. You know, it's an unexpected choice, but sometimes I quite like throwing in an unexpected choice, you know, because otherwise it's a little bit boring, isn't it, to do the predictable stuff. I mean, we could have a grey butterfly on there, which would bring in the grey, or actually I've just got a paper ruffle, which we could have down the side. I wonder if we could have that coming out under there. Oh, I don't know. This one's throwing me a little bit. Don't know why I'm struggling to decorate this so much, but oh, actually, what if we have the paper ruffle along there? Let me just ink this up. Like that. And then let's just try that there. Just squish this down like that. I don't really need the grey on there, do I now? No. I did actually finally get some butterflies sorted out. So as it happens, I did actually find these and they were already printed. So yeah, didn't even have to print some, but actually I've got a lilac one ready cut out there. So I don't even need to do that either. So oh, this is really, yeah, I can't get this to come together for some reason. Don't know why. What's going on? That's really weird. Do you sometimes have those days where you just can't get something to work? Maybe this is not the thing to have there. So maybe that's throwing me off. Let's just try this again. Could have that, and let's just pull in one of those again. It's a bit bright, isn't it, to be honest, but I mean, having said that, I don't mind it. Do we like that lace, or is that wrong? Might not be the right lace. Let me see if I've got any more. Got like my drawer behind me with, you know, lace in it, but I can't see any that's quite right for this. Oh, this is really annoying because this is going to severely kind of hamper my my efforts to get 10 pieces done today, isn't it? Oh, do you know, I need to just now stop this malarkey and just get on, because otherwise, you know, time is of the essence in this series, isn't it? Okay. It might be because it's afternoon, to be honest, because like I said, I don't very often film in the afternoon, and, you know, definitely my concentrating ability has normally dissipated by the afternoon. It's kind of gone. Can no longer concentrate. So yeah, it could just be that, to be honest. Also got some more frames here, so oh my goodness, that one's gorgeous, isn't it? Now, what could we put in here? I'm just going to ink this up, but I might try and put something in that center of that frame. What do we have there? I mean, actually, I don't mind it with just the ivory, to be honest now. So yeah, let's just maybe have just that. Oh, that looks really lovely. Right, okay. So going to glue that down on 3 sides. So it's a pocket. And again, I know I say this all the time, you know, then it can be used as a pocket. It doesn't have to be. So going to just pop that down about there. Yep. Like that. Okay. Oh my goodness, how about that? How about that? Oh, that's gorgeous now. Yeah, really do like that now. So just going to attach this with the hot glue. Again, just so it's, you know, glued down quickly and I don't have to keep on pressing it down like that. Oh, I love that. Right, let's just ink that butterfly up. What do we think to that bow? Is that just too bright on there? Might be, mightn't it? I'll just see whether I've got some cream ones. Thought I did have, but no, can't see any. I have got some peachy colour ones, which I know sound weird, but this has got peach. This is from my perfume collection, this paper. So yeah, I mean, it picks up the peach there from the flowers. Okay. Right, there we go. Looking good. And then this, my goodness, I mean, didn't this take a long time? Yeah, took a long time to get started with that, didn't it? So on the back, I'm just going to ink up the back. I've obviously got that ruffle now, you know, overhanging. So just ink that like that. And I mean, we could have another label at the back if we wanted. Not really the right colour, but you know, I could put something on there. I could put, you know, I could print some more off and do another one this colour, to be honest, to put on the back if I ever feel like it. I mean, to be honest, this might go glued down onto a page, in which case it wouldn't even need anything on the back. I mean, that's not too bad. I did find some other. Did I find some other labels? Yeah. Let's try any of these. That one. Just ink this up. Sorry, my iPad's bleeping away there. I don't even know really what it's saying, but it's just an updatey type thing. It's not a, you know, it's nothing worth seeing. It's just, you know, like the notifications that come up, like BBC News, or I don't think it is BBC News, but anyway, some sort of news. Might be Apple News. Who knows? Who knows? I don't really stop and have a look at them, to be honest. They just pop up all the time, and then before you know it, they're gone. Oh, excuse me. Right, I'm going to keep it like that, because otherwise I could be here all day just faffing around, moving bits and, you know, playing around with bits. Just see if I can have this little word anywhere. Again, just, you know, using things that are laying about, really. We put that on there. Okay, so I mean, now this to me feels like it has to be now, you know, loose. I wouldn't really glue this in now. Now we've got stuff on the back, so I'd just have it like paper clipped in. So there we go. Like that. Okay, so that looks really nice, doesn't it? Let's get rid of that. Okay, my goodness, that took a long time to get that done, but we've done it now. Just suddenly saw this peach flower and thought, I wonder if I could have that there. It's a bit weird. Right, okay. One down. My goodness. Let's hope that I speed up with our next ones, because otherwise this is not going to be a very good episode, is it? Right, got some lace there, got that there. So doing that, it just kind of covers up some of that green. So I'm going to pop that lace down. Like that. Just ink around here a bit. Oh, love this cluster. Yeah, I'm surprised that I'm actually being brave enough to use it and not hoarding it, but it is really lovely, isn't it? I must just make some more of these. I mean, oh, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't know why I'm not making more of them, to be honest. I don't know why. Perhaps that's going to be my activity for the next couple of evenings. Okay. Oh my goodness, how gorgeous does that look? Now I've just got this offcut. Oops. Should we see if we want to have that up there? Looks pretty, doesn't it? Just glue that down. Okay, looking good. And then just a bit of bling. Honestly, everything's better with bling, isn't it? And if we put it up there, it just kind of brings the black up to the top, doesn't it? So see how this one came together like with no problem whatsoever. I don't know why that envelope was just throwing me so much, but I just couldn't get it to, I don't know, couldn't get it to work for some reason. Anyway, I like how it turned out in the end. So just wondered whether we want that there, but to be honest, it's not really black. It's grey, which I feel like then it's, instead of toning the black in, it's just bringing in another colour really. Just going to ink it up and see whether it would change it, you know. No, I think I'm going to leave that off. Oh, actually. Oh, might have to have that on there. That looks yummy. Let's cut that in half. Just ink that up a bit. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited, and I've said this nearly every day. I probably even said it on the first episode. I'm so excited to have my 70 pieces all decorated and ready to go. It's, yeah, very, very exciting. I can't wait for the final, not the final episode, but after that I'll do an episode of Let's See What We Made, and I can't wait to go through them all and see what we've actually made. You know, it's always really like rewarding to kind of see all the scrumptious bits you've got. Oh my goodness, I'm going to put that there. Just covering up that black, not black, sorry, the green with the black. Tying in the black from the black lace. Making that look really dramatic and all kind of like scrumptious. Yeah, absolutely love that. Oh, how yummy does that look? Absolutely love it. Right, that there. Oops, hang on. Right, next one. Okay, next one, we've got this one. Let's see if I can be a little bit quicker with this like we were with the last one, because yeah, we cracked on with that one really quickly, didn't we? It was just that first one, it was just really throwing me off, and I I had no idea why. But I just, yeah, for some reason, couldn't quite get my head around it. Okay. Let's just ink this. Now, this little envelope, I've got to confess, I haven't coffee dyed the inside. So when you look in, it's still white in there, which, I mean, I would have preferred it if I'd thought ahead and coffee dyed it, but never mind. Right, just wondering whether we'd like to have a frame on the back of here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Don't you just love that frame on there? I know it is kind of sideways on because this is a portrait rather than a landscape frame, but oh my goodness. Oh, I do love it. Yeah, I do really love that. So should we try and have that on the front? And oh, that's a very elegant looking envelope, isn't it? Oh, I don't know now. Now I'm thinking perhaps that should be on the back. Although, you see, now I've moved it, I think, oh no, it needs to be on the front because otherwise that cluster looks just a bit plonked on there, you know. And I say that all the time as well, don't I? But, you know, when you kind of like put things on and then you move them, oops, even if you had your doubts when you just try them out, when I move them, I then think, I mean, I would say pretty much 8 times out of 10, I'm always like, yes, more is more. You know, it looks better with it on there than not on there. And I don't know really whether you guys find that, but even when I first put it on there, I might think, oh no, definitely no. When I then take it away, I would say that 8 times out of 10, I then think, oh yeah. Okay. Oh, that's so yummy, isn't it? Yeah. And then I think we'll just have that little bow up there. Let me just put that down. Do we need some lace going along that edge, I wonder? Just got this little bit left from, I don't know, from something else. Should we do that? Okay. Pop that down. Like that. Okay, and then just pop this down. Like that. Okay, looking good. Oops. Okay, that is so pretty, isn't it? Now, do we want to put anything on the back? We could just finish it off by putting just this on the back, to be honest. And then it's just completely ready then. If it wanted to be just paper clipped in rather than glued in, it could be, because you've just got something on the back rather than plain. Oops, I've just got a little bit there where I've kind of caught it. Again, I'm just going to put this on like a pocket, and then, you know, just got the options to use it or not use it. There we go. Should have really glued that down first because it's a little bit lumpy bumpy now from the cluster that's on the front. I'll just see whether we want to have this here. No, I don't feel like that goes with the front. The front's kind of more browny. This is now going more blue. So yeah, I don't like it. You know, when you do kind of something different and then it doesn't tie in with the other side. I become a bit sort of obsessed really, and then think, oh no, that's not the right colours. See, that is now tying in the colours from the front. So there we go. Because the front had a few of these kinds of tones of brown. And so that now is just making the back and the front sort of marry up together. Whereas without that, I felt like it was just not quite working. There we go. Oh, that's 3 we've done. Right, okay. Now this was that one that I'm not sure, because I haven't ever really done a cluster down here on these types of things. Well, I think that is going to work actually. Now, do I have any coffee dyed paper or anything to put on here? I'm thinking sort of make a journaling space. Just having a look behind me to see if I've got any paper that I could add. Oh, that's lined. I wouldn't mind, but the lines are blue, which of course this is pinky, so it feels like it doesn't go. Aha. What's this? Whoops. Oh, that's a shame to use that, to be honest, because I love how that looks. I know it's just a fly sheet, but it's a really nice fly sheet, isn't it? It's really nice. Yeah, can't bring myself to use that. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. Even fly sheets, you know, managed to find a way to even hoard a fly sheet, but it's just crazy, crazy behaviour, isn't it? Right, I have got this just in my paper clip bunch. I know obviously it's not going to go that way, but let's just turn it over. Just because this happened to be roughly the same size, or the right size. So if I just put that there, just take that down. Okay, just go in slightly on the side. Okay. Like that. And then this here, like that. It's quite pretty, isn't it? And then I wonder if we could have, that's just one of my umbrellas, which I, you know, not saying it necessarily has a place there, but because it's red, it's just tying in with the red of that butterfly. So let's just see. Oh, I must do some more of my umbrellas. Oh, you know what I'm thinking would look really good? The umbrellas printed on the transparency and laminated. You know, like these, the roses. I'm thinking the umbrellas. Oh, I might do that. Again, you know, probably forget by the time that I stop filming. I'll have forgotten all about that. But yes, I would like to remember that, because to be honest, I think that would look really cute. Really cute. Okay. Yeah, just to bring that red sort of in over there. So just going to ink this up a bit. Oh, I've got to be a bit gentle, because obviously just got that tiny little stalk there coming out from that umbrella. Okay. Oh, that's pretty cute, isn't it? Yeah, I really like that. Okay, so let's glue this down. And actually, you know what I'm now thinking? You know, we had that pink frame that we cut in half that we put on the pocket just now. Thinking that maybe, and then have the umbrella like by the frame. I prefer to have things like bunched up together, like a few things kind of together, rather than just an umbrella flying in the middle of the air. Just in the middle of nowhere. Okay, let's put that down. Like that. Just mop out that bit of glue. Okay. There, like that, like that. Now, what did I do with that pink? Aha. Thought that was going to have disappeared into that, you know, pile there. I'll just say into the abyss. I mean, yeah, if you've heard me talk about when I'd gone on holiday, must have been the year before last, with my sister and her son and my daughter. Oh my goodness, I can't really hear that word, the abyss, ever again without having horrible memories of that holiday. We had a fantastic holiday, so yes, please don't misinterpret what I'm saying. We had a fantastic holiday, but oh my goodness, those kids and the abyss, wow, they absolutely drove us potty with that. So every day when we would go back to our room, and I apologise if I'm repeating myself because I know that I have told this story before, so I do apologise that if you're hearing this for the second time. You know, when you go back to your room, so we would sunbathe and things, and then we would go back to our room, you know, well, my sister would have a nap in the afternoon, and I would do some crafting, and the kids would just kind of like, let's be calling a spade a spade. They'd just be annoying us, really. Annoying me, really, because obviously Natalie would be asleep. Well, although they would then end up inevitably waking her up, you know. She wouldn't stay asleep because they were then making such a load of racket. But, yeah, we had 2 single beds, Natalie and I, and they were pushed sort of together, but with a very small space in between. So, whoops, a space like, say, that in between. So I would sit on my bed, you know, with all my craft stuff all over it, crafting, she'd be asleep. And the kids were sleeping down the other end, you know, on, I think there was a pull-out sofa and a pull-out bunk bed. Not a pull-out, but, you know, a drop-down bunk thing over the sofa bed. And obviously their beds were packed away during the day. So, you know, it wasn't like they were in bed or anything. Oh, all they would do would just keep on falling into this little space like this. They'd go sideways and try and slot themselves down there. And they would find that absolutely hilarious, shouting, oh, I'm in the abyss, I'm in the abyss, pull me out of the abyss. Oh, I can never, ever now hear that word without having flashbacks of how irritating they were when they were doing that every night. And they were laughing like so raucously. And, you know, it makes me sound like the most miserable mum on the planet, you know. Oh, how dare they laugh. But, you know, kind of like it was so loud and they were so finding it uncontrollably funny that they literally could not hear you. You know, when you were saying, pack it in, shush, be quiet, stop it, you know, they couldn't even hear you over their own laughter. And, oh my God, gosh, they just absolutely drove us like literally potty. So, yeah, my sister and I often say about it, well, they say about it too. You know, they obviously say about it laughing. My sister and I say about it with a rolly eyes, you know, and then a laugh. Saying how we will never, ever, ever hear that word ever again without having these flashbacks of, oh, we're in the abyss, we're in the abyss. Oh, they just drove us absolutely mad with that, the abyss thing. Yeah. Just really, 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 really irritating. And the more irritating we found it, I think, quite frankly, the more funny they found it. You know, unsurprisingly. So, yeah, not good when I hear that word. I don't even know how I got on to talking about the abyss now, but anyway. Oh, my goodness, how about a red bow on there? I'm going to put it on this side because on the other side, it just then was making a diagonal line, you know, going right across. So, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Don't you just love how that looks? That's so pretty. Absolutely love it. So glad that I, you know, did something brave and did something different. That was, yeah, a bit of a gamble, but I really love it. So this one, I'm just going to staple this laminated flower onto here. Now, I do sell these laminated sheets from time to time of like the flowers and things. I think you get 5 sheets in a pack. I don't know whether there's any in my shop on, this is my shop on my shabbydabbydoodah.co.uk website. I don't know whether there's any in there at the moment. But definitely, you know, I do sell them from time to time. So I'm just going to cut this off because it's looking a little bit big. Oh gosh, now I'm not able to get in there. Why did I not do that before stapling it down? What a volley. Oh my goodness, look. Oh dear. Well, no one's really going to be looking at that leaf, are they, too much? Inspecting it, seeing how it looks, but yeah. Oh, what a shame. I haven't got any more of that paper left because I'm thinking maybe just have a, you know, coffee dye bit under there. I wonder whether I've got any more of those green labels. My hopes weren't high, to be honest. Oh, that's a shame. I've got this neutrally piece. which I'm now thinking maybe even have, oh, maybe even have here. Let's tear that down. Oh my goodness, isn't that lovely? Yeah, I do like that, I must say. So just going to tear that down there. Right, let's pop that on. Like that. There we go. Just glue that down. Just ink that up. Like that. Okay, oh, I love that. That's really, really pretty, isn't it? Yeah, really like that. And then do we want to have a label or anything coming out? That's quite nice, isn't it? And we could have the label here. I mean, ordinarily, I wouldn't really put that label on there because I'd think, oh, it's getting a bit cluttered. But I think just because colour-wise it's so nice, you know, and it goes so well, I'm overlooking the clutteredness and being swayed by the, you know, the good colour match. I hope I've made the right decision. Let me know what you think. Was that a good call, or was that like, well, you have now put one too many things on there and just gone really overboard and made it look really cluttered? Just wondering whether we could have that down the edge. I still haven't ordered any more cream coloured sari silk, so I probably have got little scraps of it somewhere, but I can't see any at the moment. So I'm then thinking I would have to have the lace because I'm not sure that's really long enough. The lace looks nice anyway, to be honest. Right, let me put this down. So just going to glue this down, and again just going to glue this as like a pocket, like that. Okay. Okay, love that. That's so pretty, isn't it? Right, now this, I just wonder, we could have it poking out maybe from underneath. Let's just take that down there. Oh, I might have just spotted another bit of sari silk actually there. Oh, I mean, it's hardly a big find, is it? But hey, I mean, I could join them both there, so then it does give me enough to ruffle that if I want to do that. So yeah. Oh, I love that lace down there. Right, let's open this up. It's a shame because, yeah, I would probably quite like to have some coffee dyed paper in there, but again, you know why? Because I'm now hoarding the coffee dyed paper that I have. Yeah. Not wanting to use the coffee dyed paper. I mean, for heaven's sake, what on earth is going on? You like that? Do you then want to hoard your coffee dyed papers? I mean, literally, it's kind of like embarrassing, isn't it? Embarrassing to admit to. What do we think to that? Well, I mean, I quite like it, to be honest. And also, we can then make that another pocket, can't we? So let's just do that in there. Like that. Just going to ink that bit up. Okay, right, let's put the lace down. Do you know what? I've now just got this funny feeling that that's possibly going to be a bit wide for a page. So just in a moment of panic, I'm just going to chop that down slightly. Just before I glue the lace on, because obviously otherwise when the lace is glued on, it's going to be harder to get to the edge, if you see what I mean, because I'd have to then cut that crinkly edge off of the lace, which that would be a shame, wouldn't it? Right, let's put the sari silk on now. It is going to sort of ruffle a bit over that flower, but that's okay. Like that. Okay. So I'll ruffle like this. And then obviously it's coming up a little bit short, so I'm just going to go in with this tiny bit now. There we go. Oops. Oh, all fingers and thumbs again. Yeah, I'm actually going to throw this bit away. I mean, don't very often throw things away, but there is no point hanging on to this, is there? Although, who knows? I mean, it might come in handy for filling in like this one did. Isn't that gorgeous? Love how that looks. That is so, so, so pretty. Absolutely love it. Right, so let's pull in those other 5 bits. Okie dokie, right. I feel like I'm running a bit late because I obviously wasted all that time on that first one. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I've got 6 here. 5. Right, won't do that one. We'll save that for maybe next one. Okay, we've got 5 bits here. That one's a flip down. This one is, oh, another envelope. Oh, envelopes are proving difficult for me today. Let's hope I don't struggle with that one like I did with the other. Oh my goodness. What about that on there? Love that. Quite like that on there, to be honest. Oops. That's probably my daughter back from school, I would imagine. Yes, I can hear her now. So I'm going to go and let her in. And then I might end up having to film this tomorrow rather than today. I'll see whether she's, you know, because she might have brought a friend with her, in which case I will just come straight back filming. But otherwise she might be wanting to do something or, you know, something. So I'll see. Hold on. Right, grab myself a cup of tea. She's coming from school. She's ransacking the cupboard as we speak. But yes, she doesn't want to do anything. So I said, would you like to do anything? No, Mum. That's the tone of voice she reserves for me. No, Mum. Yeah. Don't know why it has to be so, no, Mum. Like, wow, okay, suit yourself. Right, I'm thinking that as a little closure for that little piece. So yeah, that's quite nice. Right, I don't think I can use any more of these lace clusters, so I'm just going to put those away. Wow, I've actually used quite a few of them because I feel like I had quite a big pile of those when we started, and now I'm like, oh, I've used quite a few. Feeling a little bit like, oh, have I overused them? Must make some more. Right, let's have a look and see. I mean, that's quite pretty there. Must put my glasses back on. They're oh my goodness, how about that one? And then that one. I'll just check. Yeah, that one and that one. Oh, I wonder whether I've got, I think there were 2 of those paper ruffles. Let me just have a quick look. Oh, there we go. Because I just thought that would look good. Just goes on this, doesn't it? Right, okay. Well, they're just my starting points. So we can kind of work from there, can't we? Yeah, I just needed kind of a starting point, really. So let's just use a bit of this under here, I think. Okie dokie. Right, let's ink this up a bit. Oops, what have I done with the ink? Oh, it's there. Okay, just ink around the edge here. So this is one of those side loading pockets. These are one of my favourite pockets, I've got to be honest. I really do like them. You know, they're very roomy. You can put very big things in these types of pockets. So they're really good. Really good. Handy ones. Okay, so that, like that. And then I wonder if we could have some labels or something. I did find a whole sheet of labels as well, so if I haven't got anything suitable here, I can always cut a label out. I mean, that's quite orangey looking compared to the page, but let's have a look, see what else we've got here. Ooh. I wonder if we should have something like this out beneath there. It's quite nice, isn't it? Oh, what a shame that's not coffee dyed on the back, because we could have had that as a little wraparound, couldn't we? Not a wraparound, a, you know, flippy, foldy flip. Right, I'm going to take that down there. I might just cut that edge off, just so it has a, you know, softer edge rather than that red line. Just think that. Okay. So I'll just pop this down. I had been filming, I think, for quite a while, I have to say, because, yeah, because of all that faffing around with that first one. So I'm going to try and do these a bit quicker. I mean, famous last words, honestly. Like, yeah. I'm going to try. That's the key thing there, going to try. Now, I also have got those, you know, street names, which I just wondered. Oh, sorry, I keep knocking my hot glue gun down. I do apologise for that. Yeah, just wondering whether we might have a street name in here. So, not in here, on here. We could have it like that, I suppose. So I'm just going to glue this one down, and this one I'm just going to glue it down with the hot glue because it's going over the lace and things. So I just want to make sure it's stuck down. I'm going to do it as a pocket, so it's pretty much the full width of that whole side, but we've now got that as a top loading pocket, which is, you know, pretty cool, isn't it? And then, yeah, just wondering, do we like that there, or do we think that's a little bit sort of heavy on there? Well, I quite like it. Actually, I think it makes it a bit more interesting. You know, contrasty. Otherwise, it's all perhaps a little bit samey. So, yeah, let's put that down there. We could have a butterfly, maybe. Just ink that up. And that butterfly as well, it sort of ties in the, you know, this black. So, you know, instead of looking like it's just appeared out of nowhere, we've got something else with some black on there. So, yeah, kind of goes quite well. Just going to see about this lace. Right, I'll just try this. I mean, I quite like this ivory lace on here. Oh, I do quite like that, yeah. Just going to try this grey for a moment. But having said that, I do like the ivory. No, not the grey. Oh, I'm trying to hoard this pink, but I've got to try it. That is quite lovely on there, isn't it? I mean, is it lovely enough to warrant using it? That's the question. I mean, I don't dislike the ivory, to be honest. I did like the ivory as soon as we put it there. I thought, oh yeah, the ivory. Let's just check. Right, let me glue this down. Right, I must be quick apart from anything else because, you know, obviously it's not light for that long, you know, because I'm filming obviously still in the winter. And, yeah, it might be getting dark soon, so need to not dilly-dally too long. Okay, and yeah, just pop a little bit of glue here just to hold that corner down neatly. Right, so here's the question. Do we have the pink or the ivory? I mean, I do love the ivory, but I have to be truthful. When I put the pink down, I kind of, you know, yeah, straight away think, oh my goodness, that pink, it looks lovely. Really, really lovely. So yeah, I'm going to have to put the pink. Oh, I so need to find some more of this. Okay, just snip that out. This, I think, is going to be my favourite piece that we make today, because I really, really, really love it. It's just sort of up my street, really. So just take a little bit of bling. You okay, sweetie? Yeah? Okay. That's lovely. And then just going to get a little bit of bling. Just see whether we want to have that in the centre of the butterfly. Yeah. Oh my goodness. How lovely is that pocket? Oh my goodness. I really love it. It's really pretty. Okay, that one. Right, that's another one then. Really scrumptious. Okay, next one. Right, the next one is one of those vellum ones. I did a tutorial for these recently that are all stapled and things. So yeah, love these pockets. Now, again, going to just ink around the edges of these, or this. This is from my hydrangea papers, printed onto, I keep saying vellum, it's tracing paper really, but it's a thick quality tracing paper, so it feels a bit sort of vellumy. All right, just try inking up the paper ruffle. I mean, the paper ruffle looks just so pretty, doesn't it, against that hydrangea papers. So I'm thinking that's a definite, you know, really, really nice. Now, do we want to have any lace or anything as well? I wonder. I quite like that, or along the bottom. I feel like the bottom's just too predictable. So yeah, I think kind of there. Did I have another bit of lace yet? So let's have the lace just coming out from here, shall we? Oops, I'm going to have to cut that edge off because it's, yeah, it just looked a bit distracting. Okay. Like that. Right. Oh no. Oh no. Just flicked that off into the bin. Oh gosh. I'm never going to be able to find that in the carrier bag because, you know, as bad luck would have it, it's dropped straight down, and as I then went to pick it out, it's dropped even further in. Oh, here we go. Thank goodness. You know, like at first I thought, oh my gosh, that's actually dropped even further down now. Right, okay. Oh, yeah, right. Let's put this down. Again, just going to glue it on 3 sides. Like that. And like that. Okay. And I've got the grey lace. I'll just try that. That might just look a bit drab on there, to be honest. Yeah, I think it does. Right, so let's try that. And I'm just going to just try the grey now with that ruffle and just see. No, I think I like this because this look just ties in with that frame. It looks pretty much the same colour, doesn't it? Okay. Right, I'm going to do the ruffle right up there. So we just glue that down there. Okay, now just wondering whether we could have a bow. Yep, still loving them. Oh my goodness, how lovely does that look? So, right, let's put this down here. Oops. Like that. And then the white bow, I just pop down there. Oh my gosh, doesn't that look so pretty? Wow, I really love that. Oh, honestly, really, yeah, just yummy. It looks really yummy, doesn't it? Oh, I'm so sorry. I know I've said this loads of times before as well, but I'm not kind of like saying, oh, yummy, look what I've made. I'm kind of like, oh, yummy, look how pretty that looks kind of together. Like, who would have thought it? So, and I only kind of bring that up because, you know, like my daughter will sometimes say, Mum, I heard you, like, oh my goodness, going on about your stuff. And I said, I'm not going on about my stuff. I'm going on because I love how that pretty combination looks. You know, kind of, I'm not saying, oh my goodness, look at what I've just made. I'm saying, oh my goodness, doesn't that look like a feast for the eyes, you know? Which sometimes you don't realise how it's going to look until kind of the last minute, and then it just pleases you, and, you know, you can't then help but say it. So yeah, that's why I say things like that all the time. So just pointing that out. Now, do we like that with that little bit of bling? I mean, it probably doesn't need it, but again, I just always think more is more. You know, everything is better with bling, isn't it? So, yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's such a scrumptious pocket, isn't it? I love how that looks. Okay, next one. We are racing through these now, aren't we? So, yep, we got off to that very shaky start, which was very then nerve-wracking. I thought, oh my goodness. But hey, having said that, you know, I have got some, you know, time to be making up because, like I said, I mean, I ended up filming for a long time just doing those first 5 pieces. So I need to kind of get a bit of a move on now. And I'm probably still going to overrun by loads, but now I'm wondering if we should have this on the actual flap of the envelope, because it does look quite gorgeous on there, doesn't it? Let's just see if I've got a frame that would look good on here. I'm going to print off some more frames today. I know I've said that every day, but I must try and remember to actually do that today. Because, yeah. Oh, that's annoying. I haven't really got any that I can see that would be a good colour on here. Got this one, but it's very tiny. Got this one. Well, I've got these, which are the wrong colour. So, yeah, not really got anything that's quite the right frame. And that's quite, yeah, quite bright on there. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? Unless I have something like this here and then just put something inside it. Oh, that's a bit strange, but I mean, unless we just have it with nothing, to be honest. Could just do that. I mean, it feels like a bit of a cop out, but about that one. Could do that. I've just got that little bit of a sort of offcut of a frame, to be honest, which it doesn't look too bad, does it? Let me just try this. It's one of the tickets from my sewing ephemera. Could just cut that off and have that on there as well. That's quite pretty, isn't it? All right, let's do that. So let's just pop this down. Okay. Like that. Okay, just mop that up. And then this one here, we'll just pop down like that. Right, I'm going to just snip this off here. Okay. Just ink that up on the side. Oh, that looks lovely already, doesn't it? Yeah, I really like that. Now, just try a bit of lace on here. I don't know whether I want it the full way across, but I'll just cut it down and we'll see there from there. Or we could have that along the bottom actually. Oh, that's quite pretty, isn't it? Just see whether I want to have any going across here as well. Might be too much. Oops. Oh, that's really nice. I really love that. So yeah, just, you know, very subtle decoration, isn't it? I mean, we don't have to kind of always smother everything, I suppose. I mean, says me, who's normally like smothering everything on everything, but hey, you know, normally more is more. But I mean, we've still got a fair few amount of things on here. They're just subtle type of things. So yeah. Oh my goodness. I mean, actually, I really love it, even just like that, to be honest. So now I'm thinking, do we even need that cluster? Because, you know, of course I could hoard it now. Oh, it is nice with it. But I'm actually thinking maybe down here now. What do we think? Yeah, I think maybe down here after all. So just going to put it there. Just over so as you can still see that lovely frame. Like that. There we go. Because, you know, that frame looks pretty, doesn't it? I didn't want to cover it up. So like that. And then I wonder if we could just have a bow. Yep. Oops. Oh my goodness, how yummy does that look? Right. Just take that. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. I really, really, really love it. Now again, I've put nothing on the back, so yeah, I'm obviously terrible for, you know, getting carried away on the front and then suddenly think, oh, I've put nothing on the back. Well, I mean, we could just do that, to be honest. Just ink it up a bit, make it a bit darker, so as it ties in a bit better with the, you know, because the stuff on the front's quite coloured. So there we go. Just ties in a bit better now, doesn't it? So yeah, have that on the back. Or I don't even mind the back being plain. What do you think? Oh, do you know, I'm going to leave the back plain, I think. But yeah, isn't that lovely? Really, really pretty. Right, okay, next one. Oh my goodness, we only got 2 more bits to do. Let me sip my tea. Okay, so this one, I'm thinking, have this as the closure, you know. So this kind of folds into there. And that is literally all that's going to need, because obviously that's quite a, you know, quite a big full-on lace cluster there. So I'm just going to just see if we want to have any lace on that flap. And then, to be honest, this is like all this would take anyway. Oh, maybe there. Right, so let's put some, do we want it there actually? Because now I'm thinking that covers up the blue. Well, you can still see the blue up there unless I have it this edge. Let's check that. Oh yeah, let's have it that edge instead. Right, so put that down there. I'm not going to have it overhanging too much because it would just compromise this folding open. You know, if this were glued in a journal, you don't want it obviously hanging too much because then it would compromise that from being able to open. So just a bit. Now, what we want to do is, again, make sure we've got this, you know, with enough to be able to tuck in, if you see what I mean. So I'm going to do it like this, open it, and then I can see where my glue line needs to go. So I'm just going to put my glue down here like that. And then just close that up like that. Okay, and hopefully I haven't now mucked it up, although I've got this horrible feeling it was sliding around a bit. Yes, of course. There we go. Only just okay. So yeah, just wipe that glue off there. That was just, you know, got stuck slightly, and then that just tucks in like that behind there. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's so lovely, isn't it? Yeah, really, really nice. Oops. There we go. Right, last one, my goodness. Okay, that there I think is rather pretty. Now let's just ink around this whole thing. So we've got a pocket here, a pocket here, and a pocket here. Okay. Now, do we like that lace cluster on there? I do think that's pretty. Now, we could just have a little bit of lace going across there. I mean, to be honest, I could probably even just put it to the side because, you know, that lace cluster is kind of over most of that. Okay, let's just put that down like that. Okay, like that. And then I'll just snip that off. Okay, and then this here, just pop it down like that, and then, you know, you don't even notice that we haven't gone right the way across with that lace. So again, just hop down this down. Like that. Oh, how lovely does that look? Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And then just see, because I've got a couple of thought that was going to look like a good colour, but maybe not. Got a number tab, so let's just see if we want this. And then actually I've got this blue butterfly that we didn't use earlier, so that just ties in then the blue, like from here. Yeah, so let's just pop this down over there. Going to put that there. Like that. Okay, and then do we want to have a little blingy centre in there? Okey-dokey. Oh my goodness, how pretty is that looking? Oh, I've loved the ones that we've made today. They are really, really nice. They're, yeah, maybe my favourites that we've made all through the whole series. Maybe the afternoon is a good time for crafting after all. Or maybe I was just lucky and it's, you know, they've just come together really nicely. I don't know. But after that wobbly start where I thought, oh my goodness, we're going to end up with no bits done. Yeah, they suddenly then came together and, you know, I think they're perhaps my favourite pieces. Not necessarily all of them, but I do like a lot of them. Right, now I'm just going to see, because I've got some pale pink sari silk. So I just want to see if we want any of that ruffled across the top. Might not, but we'll just have a look. Just to finish, oops, finish this off. Oh yeah, because then it ties in the pink with the pink of the lace cluster. So just go straight across the top here, like that. Okay. Oh my goodness. I mean, yeah, we're nearly done now. Just got the next episode to go. And if we get through that, we will have 70 pieces, would you believe, of ready-made, actually ready-made and decorated ephemera. Very, very exciting. You know, I love having our ready-made junk journal pieces anyway. But, wow, actually having ready-made and decorated junk journal ephemera is, like, really awesome. So, yeah, I'm very, very excited, I must say. Okay, right, let's have a look and check the ones that we have done today. So we have done this one here, 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 that one, that little envelope, that pocket, and that envelope. So yeah, I really do like them all. Not sure. My favourites, I mean, they probably, as I did them, I preferred them, if you see what I mean. So I do really like this. I really like those. I mean, they would go in a journal together. So obviously the 70 pieces that we're making, I personally wouldn't put them all. I mean, obviously I wouldn't put 70 pieces in a journal anyway, but you know, they're not necessarily all going to go in sort of like, say, 3 different journals. They may go into 15 journals, you know, but just buffered with some other pieces. But these two definitely, I would say, would go in the same journal. Maybe this one as well, you know, and then, yeah, maybe even this one and maybe this one, to be honest. I mean, it would depend how the journal came together, but straight away, that's 5 pieces that I would potentially put in the same journal. So, you know, yeah, you've got to sort of mix there. Anyway, back to my favourites. So yeah, I'm probably thinking this one, this one, this one. I do really like that because I love the green. Do really like that. And I do really like that, to be honest. So yeah, I'm struggling to pick a favourite today. Let me know below which one is your favourite. Yeah, which one do you like the best? And also share below, are you joining in? How are you getting on? Are you, you know, ready on track? Have you got 60 pieces now ready done? And we are just on to our last 10 tomorrow. So, yeah, really love to hear your thoughts. Really love to hear whether you're joining in. If you're joining in, you're making videos or posting pictures or anything, use the hashtag 70in7. And yeah, thank you so much. Really appreciate a big thumbs up. And if you could subscribe to my channel, that would be awesome. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks, then. Bye.